Welcome to another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights, a podcast dedicated to exploring the transformative power of the internal family systems model. Here we delve into the depths of self-discovery and healing, providing you with practical meditations to apply what you learn. I'm your host, Tim Fortescue, a trained IFS practitioner specializing in spiritual growth and healing, whether you've experienced religious trauma or are seeking guidance on your spiritual journey. I'm here to support you. So let's dive into another insight or meditation. All right, let's begin the meditation. And just begin by finding a comfortable position. You can close your eyes if you'd like. If that's uncomfortable, just let your gaze rest softly in front of you. Just take a couple deep breaths. Just allow yourself to settle into the present moment. Begin to notice your internal world. And as you notice your internal world, just feel the gentle rise of your chest as you breathe. It may be helpful to imagine yourself stepping into a peaceful garden. And as you imagine yourself stepping into a peaceful garden, it may be helpful to imagine that you're surrounded by lush greenery and vibrant flowers. This garden represents your internal world, filled with various parts of your personality. Just take a minute and pause and see which parts you're noticing. See if you can invite your compassionate self to join in this garden. Visualize a wise and loving presence standing beside you, radiating warmth and understanding. This compassionate self represents who you are at your core, your most nurturing essence. Now, see if you can bring your attention to any part of yourself that carries the weight of shame. Maybe it's a cluster of parts. Just tease that out as much as you need to, but it's okay to imagine just that group of parts too. This part or parts may appear as a figure or a symbol in your mind's eye. Gently acknowledge its presence. And with curiosity, explore its intentions. It may be helpful to ask the part, what are your intentions for me? See if you can do that. Ask the part, what are your intentions for me? Maybe another question could be, what is your purpose? What purpose do you serve? What's the part's origin? Does it have a story to tell? Listen closely to what this part has to say. Allow it to express its fears, concerns, and the beliefs that it may hold about you. Remember that this part is simply trying to protect you in its own way. It's doing the best that it can. It may not know another way. As you hold space for this part, invite your compassionate self to step forward. You at your best, you at who you truly are. What do you want to share with this part or parts that are carrying the burden of shame? Speak kindly and compassionate, letting it know that it's valued, it's not alone. Maybe there are parts that are chiming in that don't believe that it's valued. See if they could soften back and give some space and let them know that you see them. Then focus back on this part that's carrying the weight of shame. Let it know that it's worthy. Maybe extend some of that to these parts that may doubt that it's deserving of love and acceptance. Remind it that mistakes and imperfections are a natural part of being human. As you continue to hold space for this part, notice any shifts in your body. Your emotions or thoughts. Just notice if you're feeling a more spaciousness. Just be present with any sensations that arise, acknowledging the healing that is taking place within you. And there may be some constrictedness or some doubt again. Just see if you can extend some compassion to that distrust too. See if there's anything else before we wrap up. Take a moment and express gratitude to the part that you engage with the most today that carries a lot of shame. And thank it for as much or as little that it was willing to share. Just think all those other parts from that compassionate self for their courage in coming forward. And just take in whatever sense of appreciation for the growth and healing that's occurring within your internal system. And see if you can carry the wisdom and love of your compassionate self with you as you navigate your daily life. When you're ready, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed, bringing the warmth and compassion of this meditation, your belovedness, into yourself, and carry that into the world around you. And embrace the journey of healing, knowing that you have the power to transform shame into self-acceptance and growth. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. Thank you for joining me for this episode. If you found value in what you heard, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe button so that you never miss an episode, and share it with your family and friends. Additionally, if you have feedback, send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com. And finally, if you'd like some more meditations to help you on your journey, I've compiled a list of 25 plus of the meditations that I've got good feedback on here, and you can get a special playlist of those meditations by visiting my website, faithfullygrowing.com. Until next time, take care, stay curious if you can, and embrace every part of your journey.